Welcome back everyone to Zenless Zone Zero, where today we're going to be doing the Trigger Agent story. We're going to have to, because it's quite long. I was surprised at how long it is, because I've done a quick check. The Trigger Agent story looks to be on the 2-hour long side, so that's a little bit irritating. Not in a big way, because obviously more content is better. But it does mean we're probably going to split it into 3. We're going to do one. We're going to do the start of it today, and then we'll finish it up tomorrow. I can't do it all today just because I'm a little busy this afternoon. So it is what it is. We are
eradicate all evil
on a new week, so. My weekly bounties and rotas have reset. What I'm focusing on this week, just off stream while playing this game, is I'm actually leveling Soldier Zero Ambi up, kitting her out. That's going to be in progress because I need to start getting a second team together for Deadly Assault, and at the minute, I'm leaning towards Soldier Zero Ambi, Trigger,
I've got your back,
and Seth.
Good, standing by.
Where's Seth?
My loyalty.
And
Officer
Seth.
A mission? Take me along.
As the second team, a full lightning team. It does mean I'm going to be slightly one-sided, because that means I'll have 4 developed lightning agents alongside Miyabi and Astra. And Astra and Miyabi are just too good. But that's what I'm thinking for my second team for the time being we can work with. But I'm just going to focus on Soldier Zero Ambi this week. How long have we got for? $13 days. I need to do that within 2. And we've got about maybe 15-16 days before Vivian drops, and I need to massively start cranking out Polychrome again. I'm only on 3,300. I want Vivian. From what I've seen of Vivian, we're gonna maybe do the story as well next week. But enough gabble. Let's jump in. So there's a special area and there's a story. So the story gives us a nice amount, as if it allows us to go back to Soldier Zero. That's fine. Whispers from beyond the river dwell in her eyes. And apparently this is a very sad story. A young rookie Proxy. So this is when Proxy was a rookie. Wise manages the store, I manage the sneaking. Meet the intelligence broker. This is in the pre-fairy days as well. Is that Shepherd? Yeah. Okay.
Our first assignment together is a missing person commission. There's no need for combat or venturing into any hollows, so it's completely safe. Honestly, I can't think of a better way to test your skills.
Not to be rude to the client, but guiding people through the hollows is what a proxy does. A commission that doesn't even require stepping in one seems kind of pointless for us to handle, right?
Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not trying to pass this off on you. Your ability to navigate the hollow is unquestionable. That's what makes a proxy. But this role involves more than just that, and this commission is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate those other skills. To be honest, the client barely gave us anything to work with, just pieces of info. That's why this is a perfect chance to show off your skills in gathering intel, spotting details, and negotiating. All the makings of a top-tier proxy.
You've made your point. Guess we can't refuse now. Let's see the job.
Harmonica, sheet of music, and an old photo. Is that Trigger? It is Trigger.
The client has only provided us with these 3 clues. All we know is that the woman in the photo is your target.
Just a photo. So even the client doesn't know her name, identity, or whereabouts? And what's the deal with the harmonica and the sheet music?
The client doesn't seem to have any more info, though it's possible they just don't want to share. But the client did mention if you get stuck, you should try playing the sheet music with the harmonica. Well then, I'll leave this commission in your capable hands. Keep me in the loop if you make any breakthroughs. Just ping me on Knock Knock.
A single photo and a melody. Feels like chasing shadows. Belle, where do you think we should start?
Maybe we should start with Port Elpis. A woman with her eyes covered isn't exactly someone you see every day. Remember when we went to visit the sea? I'm pretty sure we spotted someone like that back then. Remember? I was in a bad mood that day, so you took me to the port to clear my head. We bought some fries, but you were so busy staring at that girl with her eyes covered, a seagull snatched them right out of your hand.
Why is he a good brother, really, isn't he? She were in a bad mood. He supplied food.
Why do you sound
Good
mad?
mood.
Now that I think about it, that woman did look a lot like the one in the photo. I was just a bit distracted. I didn't mean to stare. Next time I'll make sure to watch my fries more carefully. Well, thanks to you, we've got a lead now. Let's head to the port and see what we can find.
That is some main character coincidence plotting. Oh, I just happened to find the really obscure target at the port. Yeah. I like how it's nice that we're kitting out the shop as a new proxy, and we've already got the branded drip on the car. Look for clues. You're going to do hacking while I have to go speak to people. Okay. Tito King. What a name. You're actively feeding them. You're actively feeding them, and then you're wondering why they're targeting your customer. Climb the lighthouse. Up McDunn's lighthouse. Thanks. We're owl exterminators. I've already looked through there and got the polychrome. Your hacking get anywhere,
No luck
Wise?
on my end.
You're
Well,
useless.
Did you find anything?
I was wishful thinking to assume that a quick stroll through the port would solve this. But since we're here, might as well give the harmonica a try. Whether it works or not, you owe me some fries before we head back.
I'll do whatever you say, but Belle, would you mind giving the harmonica a try instead? I'm curious to how it sounds.
Wow, you sure know how to set me up. I'm telling you now, though, I can't promise what it'll sound like.
People
How do
can
I
play,
put this?
read sheet music
It
as well. Their
sounds
talents
okay
never
once
end.
You get used to it. But
Not only did they read
nothing
the sheet
happened,
music, they
so
played the melody.
guess we should just get some fries and head back.
Excuse me. Were you the ones playing the harmonica just now?
Sorry, my sister didn't mean to make such a commotion. We'll just wait. You're the one in the photo. Sorry about that. I didn't hear any footsteps, so I didn't realize you were right beside us.
My apologies. Moving quietly is second nature to me. I didn't mean to startle you. If I may ask, where did you learn that melody?
Well, the two of us are proxies, and this song was given to us by a client. We never thought it would actually help us find you. Our client is the one looking for you. Why don't we discuss the details somewhere else?
I see. Please lead the way. I'd also like to meet this client of yours.
Let's head back to the store.
Okay, let's go check in with Shepard. Oh, I almost forgot. Your name is...
My real name. I haven't used that in a long time, but I do have a code name. You can call me Charon.
Trigger.
Miss Charon, I just reached out to the information broker who posted the commission. He should be here shortly, and you'll be able to meet the client soon. Please take a seat on the couch. I'll get you something to drink.
Thank you, but please, don't mind me. By the way, the second row from the top on your TV wall, third unit from the left, it has a connection issue. You might want to check it out when you have time.
Let me see. You're right. How did you know? No wonder there's been some lag lately.
I rely on my hearing. I lost most of my vision in an accident. I can just about make out the outlines of my surroundings. To move around like an average citizen, I've trained my other senses to be extremely sharp. I heard a faint buzzing sound. By moving around the room and noticing the change in sound, I was able to pinpoint the location of the faulty TV.
Sorry. I hope my question didn't seem rude.
No need to apologize. Vision isn't the only way to perceive the world. As proxies, you too should know that better than most. Anything that can be seen with your eyes can never be considered a secret.
It's me again! You two found the target already? Wow, Phaethon, you guys are incredible. If you're always this fast, you could take on anything.
I'm glad you're impressed. But why do I get the feeling you aren't very happy? You look a little uneasy.
Where to start? It's great that you were able to find the woman in the photo, but there's a new problem. I can't get in touch with the client anymore. There's been no reply from his knock-knock account since yesterday. I brushed it off at first, but there's still no reply today. Just when I thought he might have skipped town, his account suddenly sent me a location, the edge of a hollow. Who sends something like that in normal circumstances?
Sending a location from the edge of a hollow? That's anything but normal. And the client hasn't responded at all?
Either way, I'll keep trying to reach the client. I hope he's alright. Let's stay in touch for now. We won't be wrapping up this commission for a while.
Sorry, but I overheard your conversation. Could you share that location with me? If I investigate the hollow, I might pick up some clues.
You're Miss Charon? No offense, but the hollow isn't somewhere just anyone can waltz into. Without a carrot or combat personnel, it's a death trap. You should wait.
I'm a soldier. I served with the Eridu Defense Force under the Chrysoberyl Division. Even after retiring, I've made countless trips into the hollow. You can trust in my combat skills. The heart rates of you and the 2 proxies here seem to have just spiked. Don't worry. My military days are far behind me. I have no current ties with them. As for getting into the hollow, proxies, can I request your
She says that
assistance?
she has the word, has the
anyone
Obel
else who
Squad
could guide
uniform
me.
on.
I'll pay the commission fee as best I can. If you don't want to be involved, that's fine. I'll think of something.
We'd like to find the client ASAP too. I mean, who's gonna cover our commission fee otherwise? Besides, if we said no, you'd just head into the hollow alone, wouldn't you?
How did you know?
So that was your plan? You just remind me of how Wise and I used to be. So desperate to find someone that we didn't even care if we were ready or not. Well, since Miss Charon wants to continue to investigate, I'm willing to act as the proxy for no additional fee. You can relax, Shepard.
I see. That works for me. With the client still unreachable, my hands are tied. Please, look into the hollow, and be careful.
I'm really sorry for troubling you both. Finding this client is very important to me, so I may have acted a bit out of line just now.
How is it important? You don't even know who they are.
No worries. Seeing how determined you are to find the client, we couldn't just sit by and do nothing. Let's work together to find them.
To be fair, the client did know about the melody on the harmonica, which clearly matters. But oh well. Nice. We get a nice siggity polys off this.
Eradicate all.
I've got you.
Number
think
0,
we-
Captain of Silver
can I-
Squad. It's been a
Can't
while.
switch you to 2. That's a bit of a
This
problem.
is the path.
Ready and waiting.
You're standing. Pick me. I'll protect. Is the
Should we
number
go,
6 in your case to solve?
with this? So we got. In fact, no, we don't need double stunner, really, do
Let me
we?
finish my cup of hot water.
Or do we? I think we do go double stunner. So Ambi is attack, and then Trigger and Chingy is double stunners.
And your case to solve? Eradicate.
Or we can put. I think we. Yeah, we bring Astra. Apparently, this is quite a strong squad. I'm still working out the synergies. I definitely want my next team to be Soldier Zero Ambi. And then one of Trigger or Pulcra. And then finding the next option. But I've seen some interesting
Miss Charon,
Seth footage
I need some
recently
time
that
to calculate the
I want
hollow
to
route.
see if it translates. Plus, I don't have a
Leave this
trained
to me,
defense
Proxy.
agent yet.
Actually, I've been to this hollow before for reasons. I still remember the way forward clear as day.
All right, I'll take the mic.
That's the Trigger anyway.
Why
so
don't
this
you
is
wait just a little longer? Calculating a path doesn't take that long.
Right. So from my knowledge of how Trigger works,
It'd be
Still
more
that-
efficient to
that
retrace a
bar.
path I've already walked.
that's under
Please come with me, Proxy.
Wow!
Suppressing fire! The path ahead. It should be right around here. wasn't here too long ago. One moment, Proxy. I might have misremembered. I just need to think.
It's actually working. It's a chance for me to practice big soldiers
I'm
here
sure
around
you're
me
well
as
aware
well.
that hollows undergo
Admittedly,
periodic
she's
spatial
not fully
distortions and
formed.
reconstruction.
I'm still working on leveling her W engine and disk drive.
That's why each time we enter, we need...
Sorry for being so presumptuous, Proxy. I got ahead of myself and made things difficult for you.
I don't like that. I can't
By
put
the way,
trigger in
Miss
slot
Carolyn,
2 though.
how are you so fluid when you move and fight? Is it because of your sharper hearing and heightened senses?
No polys in that box. Shit.
That's one part of it. In fact, my eyes gained some unique abilities as they changed. I can't see most things clearly, but I'm able to detect the etheric fluctuations of nearby humans, ethereals, and other objects.
Wait, something's up ahead.
So we figured how to charge the bar quickly.
There's
The
someone on
next
the
thing I need
ground.
to learn for trigger is how to
It
effectively
smells
manage
like
the bar.
blood. What could have happened? Who did this?
We got the
Given the
murderer.
depth of the wound and the caliber of the bullet, the killer...
The surrounding ether levels have significantly increased. What's going on? Hold on. Let me find what's causing the ether level increase. What the hell? There are multiple devices leaking ether non-stop.
I'll pierce right through. These are high-pressure ether storage tanks, filled with highly concentrated ether.
The conduit. Thanks. This one's for you.
Suppressing fire.
Move behind me.
As soon as the valve is open,
Yeah, not having
the ether
ambient
will
slot
flow
1
out
is
at
a
a
little
fixed
bit of a
rate.
problem. I'm used to my attacker being slapped with slot 1.
Such high ether concentrations will make the nearby ethereals more active and cause more to show up. Stage is mine.
Definitely need a bit of practice.
Heron! It'll be dangerous if we keep moving forward.
R2 for a single shot. Blue flash appears on the muzzle from another shot. Hold R2 for rapid fire.
All high-pressure ether tanks have been disabled. We can keep moving. Let my strong move
Roger.
More dead.
Proxy, there are 4 people over here. They're all still alive. I'm not detecting any ether fluctuations from any other life forms nearby.
Great, that's a relief. Heron, can you confirm their condition?
Confirmed. 1 is seriously injured. A bullet pierced their lung. The other 3? No internal injuries, just a few minor wounds. They're all unconscious. The one with severe wounds. His etheric fluctuations are nearly completely gone. He's beyond saving.
Who are you? Help me. It hurts. So cold. I don't want to die.
There must be something we can do. I'll contact the hospital, and we can get him out of the hollow.
His internal organs are ruptured. He'll bleed out long before we can get him out. No rescue team can beat the clock when life fades this fast.
Am I dying? I just want to go home.
Listen to the music a bit.
Caroline, are you okay? Did you get hurt during the fight just now?
I'm fine, don't worry about me. As I mentioned before, these eyes of mine have their uses, but they bring just as much inconvenience. The rejection reaction you saw just now was one of them. Staring into death. It's not something I handle well.
My head. Where am I? Who are you people? I remember now. There was a madman, a lunatic who tied me up and dragged me into the hollow. You're not.
I'm not the lunatic you're talking about. Can you stand? There are 2 more unconscious survivors here. If you can, help us carry one of them. Let's get out of here together.
Leave? We can leave this place? What about that lunatic who shot at me from the shadows?
The culprit should be gone by now. Caron, let's get the survivors out. Follow me.
Neat. Nice. 60 polys. Get up, Jesse. We're gonna cook. How did you get kidnapped? Pried open the lock and tampered with the food. There's a madman. A madman.
Thank you all for assisting me, even though I'm a stranger. You've given me valuable information.
It's the least we can do after you saved our lives. If there's anything else you want to ask, go right ahead.
I do have some questions left to ask. Before that, could the three of you introduce yourselves? I'd like to see if there's a pattern to how the killer chose their targets.
I'll go first. My name's Zoe. I used to be a soldier in the defense force, but now I'm just working a regular desk job at a private company. Don't let that fool you, though. I've earned my stripes.
I'm Jesse, currently working as an internet information broker. I'm still pretty new at it, though, so I can't think of any reason someone would target me.
My turn? I'm Erin. I was also in the Defense Force, but now I'm unemployed. Actually, I have a question for you all. Did you see my friend when you were in the Hollow? She's about my height, with shoulder-length blonde hair and a mole under her eye. We were kidnapped together, but I can't find her anywhere now.
If I recall correctly, we didn't come across anyone like that in the Hollow, among both the survivors or the bodies.
It's all right. I'll keep looking. I hope she's okay. We were always inseparable. We even planned to visit Scott Outpost together for Remembrance Day. I never thought something like this would happen.
Remembrance Day? What's it about?
As the name suggests, it's a day organized by the Defense Force for the families of deceased soldiers and veterans. People gather to mourn their loved ones who died in the fall of the old capital and find comfort in each other's company.
I didn't know the Defense Force did that. Huh. Maybe I should go check it out.
If I can't find her anywhere else, I'll head to Remembrance Day alone. Maybe she'll show up there. Was your missing friend also a member of the Defense Force? Yes, she and I were in the same squad. Obsidian Division's Cartis squad.
This sounds like a series of murders targeting the Defense Force. But Jesse wasn't with the Defense Force.
No, you're probably not far off. Jesse claims to have been up front, but he neglected to mention he was once part of the Defense Force. Right, Jesse?
Well, that's...
Why did you lie, buddy?
I just don't like bringing up my past in the Defense Force. It's not like I'm trying to hide it. They're just memories from my time there that I'd rather forget. I was part of Obsidian Division's Noct Squad. That's the absolute truth.
I was also in the Obsidian Division, Impera Squad. I don't know who those who died in the Hollow were, but it seems the killer really is targeting members of the Defense Force.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, during the fall of the old capital, didn't our 3 squads work together on a mission outside Hollow Zero?
We did? I don't really remember.
I have a vague memory of it, but there were so many people on the mission, I don't remember your faces.
Thank you all for the information. I'm starting to see a pattern in the killer's choice of targets. But there's something else I need to ask. I came to this hollow because someone I'm searching for sent me its location. And that person was likely being held by the killer as well. Did you happen to see anyone else?
You're not giving us much to go on. At least tell us what kind of person you're looking for, male or female, what they look like. Can't offer much help without that.
Sorry, I don't have much else to share. Even so, if any of you remember anything else that may be useful, please let me know. This is very important to me.
You don't even know who they are, yet you're so determined to find them. Is it really going to be an issue if you can't find this person?
Maybe. I've been searching for someone for a long time. They might be the key to achieving my goal.
I see. Whatever happens, I hope you find them. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Thank you.
Thank you. But please, prioritize your own safety. If the killer is targeting former Defense Force members, there's a good chance they'll come after you again. Stay vigilant.
Of course. Once I've checked out Remembrance Day, I'm locking myself in my room and throwing away the key.
Sadistic sniper, grudge against defense force, meticulous planning. What's up, Shepard?
Phaethon, you've already been to the Hollow and made it back safely?
Did you run all the way here? Do you need a moment? We've already been to the Hollow, but unfortunately, we haven't found the client yet.
I'm fine. Did you find any clues there?
There are traces left behind. Signs of a kidnapping. It's very likely the client was involved.
Yeah, it seems the client was kidnapped, brought to the Hollow, and later moved again. We are still looking for clues. But why did you rush over to the store? Did you find anything?
Well, just take a look for yourself. I
Another
checked a map of
location.
New Eridu. This spot, it's another Hollow entrance.
We've been chasing dead ends with absolutely no clues, and now one just appears out of nowhere? Something smells fishy here.
You're sure it's just disappearance for now and nothing more serious has happened, right? If that's the case, the situation is still manageable. No matter how shaky the clue is, let's keep investigating. Just be careful. Any casualties, and this will become something beyond our control. At that point, stop the commission and contact me. I'll bring in some professional hollow experts to deal with the situation.
Thank you for not revealing what really happened to that information broker.
Don't mention it. But I have to ask, why are you doing this? Calling for help might have been the safest way to handle the situation.
The killer is a sniper who has no qualms about taking lives. Judging by the victim's injuries, it's clear they know how to deal a fatal blow and how to inflict pain without causing death. Most Hollow Raiders lack experience dealing with snipers. If they encounter the killer, it's likely to end in a difficult fight, or worse, casualties. And besides, asking for help from others would only delay the search. The client is at risk right now, so I think we should follow the clues and enter the Hollow as soon as possible to ensure their safety.
I helped you keep this from Shepard, but I have to admit, it's just too dangerous. What if this lead is a trap? Who even knows who's really behind the client's messages anymore?
I understand, I really do. But what if we're late and something happens to the client?
Why is the client so important to you, Charon? Would you be willing to tell us? Are you so set on finding them because they're connected to the person you've been looking for?
The client's true identity might be the very person I've been looking for. And if not, they most certainly have some vital information. Since leaving the military, I've spent years searching for my missing teammates. They were more than just comrades who trusted me with their lives. To me, someone raised as an orphan, they were family. I've scoured countless hollows and every corner of New Eridu to find them, but I've never found a single lead. Until I met you and heard that melody on the harmonica. It's called Homecoming. My squad leader composed it. Only our squad knew it. And yet that client of yours not only knows the song, but also gave you the sheet music. Please, Proxy. This client is the only lead I have left. I'm certain my teammates are still alive. If this trail goes cold, I don't know when I'll get another chance to reunite with them.
I get how anxious you must feel. Let's face this together. But this time, we really need to be extra careful.
Thank you, Proxy. I feel much better knowing I have your support. You can trust me. I'll protect you if the killer is really waiting for us in the Hollow. We'll make it out in one piece.
Nice. Another story commission. But this is where we're going to leave it for today. What we're going to do is potentially double up tomorrow. I like that plan because I have all day off on 3 tomorrow, whereas I've got a few things I need to do this afternoon, so it's not as good timing wise. Luckily I've already done my daily grind of X amount of, I like to try and get, when I play a bit as easy, I do like to get 500, but with the weekly bounties reset, already managed that, so excellent. So we'll pick up tomorrow and we'll do the next part of Trigger's story and finish it hopefully tomorrow. Bye-bye. Ow! Bollocks. That is if I don't hit my head on seemingly nothing.